everybody! So, Abby the Water Faster. I gotta make you a video to tell you how it went. So, I attempted to make a video yesterday, and I don't know what was wrong with me, but it was like my tongue was twisted and tied, and I could not speak properly. I actually made several videos yesterday. I'm not sharing any of them. You're not even gonna know at all what I said yesterday. I'm not doing it. So, I'm gonna try this again today, okay? Brace yourself. What do you think happened? How do you think it went? Do you think I did it? Do you think I did a full 5 days without food? Do you think I did it? So the answer is... Are you ready? You ready for the answer? I managed to go 48 hours. So I didn't even do 3 days. But that's okay. It was a phenomenal experience. And I'm proud of myself. I actually had to stop at 48 hours. I kind of stopped at like 46 hours. Mainly because my body wasn't handling it very well. I got through 24. So I started Saturday right after lunch. So that makes it better if you're going to do a fast. You eat lunch and then, no dinner and then you sleep through the night. And then the next day you just accept that there's nothing else you're going to eat. I actually did quite well. I didn't feel like I needed to eat. I felt like I could accept that there was not going to be any food going in my mouth. So I was fine in that regard. But by Sunday evening, I was starting to get where I couldn't stop going to the bathroom. It was horrible. All the way through the night, so I didn't sleep very well. And into Monday, I was starting to get nauseous. I mean, I felt like I had flu symptoms. I felt sick. And so I just, I had 2 other people. We were all doing this fast together. And so I had a lot of love and support. We were all love and supporting each other. But we all kind of agreed there's no sense in Abby hurting herself. Abby getting sick over this. Why don't we just appreciate the efforts that we've made as a gift to our bodies, a gift to ourselves, a gift to each other. And let's have let's get back to normal again. So I went 48 hours, and the first thing I ate was an apple. After no food for all that long time, it was delicious. That's one of the coolest parts about fasting, is that once you finally eat, food is like from another planet. It's not real because it's way too good to be real. And I had an apple, a Honey Crisp apple. My God, it was the most juicy, most succulent, most sweetest, most retardedly good apple I've ever had in my life. It was making me cry. It was so awesome. And then you put it with peanut butter, and the peanut butter tasted better than any peanut butter I've ever eaten my whole life. It was like from heaven. It was the most heavenly food eating experience. Oh my gosh. I'm even able to relive it right now. I just step back into the memory, and then there's my plate with the apple slices. There's the peanut butter. And then I'm just scooping the peanut butter right now. And then I'm just putting that awesome apple slice into my mouth. And again, it is like a burst of fireworks of happiness apple going in here. But it's in here, and it's in my heart too, and it's forever. It's eternity with that moment with the apple. You see what fasting does for you? It's an eternity of memory, of doing something that you don't usually do. It's so worth it. Okay, so I wanted to just tell you about my success or not success with that. But there's more to this story than just the reality that I went 48 hours, 46 hours with no food, and how my body reacted to it, which wasn't quite what I had anticipated. But let's see, what else do I want to say about this? Just chill out. Just chill out. I'm collecting myself here. You see the tongue with the thumb? I'm trying to talk here. I'm going to upload this video, by the way, but you're never going to know what I said in the first video that I did yesterday, the other video. You'll never know. So it's kind of like it never happened, but it really did happen. It did. So just give me a minute here. Okay, my spirit guides are saying, why are you making this video, Abby? And I say, well, I just simply wanted to tell them what I was up to. I wanted to let people know that I was fasting. That's why I made the first video, because I feel like I feel like it's a really good gift to give yourself, to kind of step out of the normal routine and try something new, to overcome the natural instinct to eat. It changes you. It does. It gives you a new appreciation for food. It gives you a new appreciation for people who don't have food to eat. It does give you spiritual moments of bliss. I had two they're kind of nutty, kind of weird. I'm going to sound kind of silly saying this, but I had two kind of bliss moments over this fast experience. The first one, I actually watched the new Thor movie. So, like, the whole experience was pretty awesome because I'd never been in a movie theater where you could actually sit in a lounge chair. Like, you push the button, then you lean back. You get to kick your feet out. It's a total recliner, and the whole theater is recliner chairs, and it's unbelievable. I felt like a VIP person, and so we booked the tickets and we decided exactly where we were gonna sit. So I knew exactly where I was sitting. I got to recline the whole time. I was totally comfortable. I didn't get to eat anything though. So you walk into the movie theater, it smells like rich buttery popcorn. I don't even like popcorn, but rich buttery popcorn from the movie theater smelled freaking delightful when you haven't eaten in like 32 hours or something. So anyway, I'd overcome the urge. I'd overcome the smell of awesome popcorn that I don't even like, but I wanted to eat it, right? Because I hadn't eaten anything. But it was okay. I accepted. And so we get to our seats in Thor's. I can't say anything about the movie because I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but it was fun to watch. It was really fun to watch. You can kind of expect that from the Marvel movies, you know? They're really fun to watch. And there's a lot of humor in it. Anyway, so as I was watching the movie, I was sort of having this escalating nirvana moment, and I felt I felt like I was having a moment with God in the theater watching Thor. With two good friends, and I hadn't eaten it, and I just felt like I felt like a crazy burst of interconnected wiring feeds across the cosmos, and it was just getting more and more extraordinarily awesome as I'm watching this movie and reclining, and the moment was just like freaking me out. It was great. So that bliss moment, I would just like, wow, yeah, so much bigger than myself. It was awesome. It was so awesome. That was just one of the bliss moments I had. Obviously, it's hard to, when you don't eat, you get like lightheaded a lot during a fasting experience. So the bliss moments kind of come here and there, okay? And then in between those can be lightheaded moments, and then moments where you're wondering, why am I doing this? And today feels like the longest day of my life. When is this ever going to be over? And then your body starts to react. And then you're like, why again am I doing this? My body is reacting. I haven't even slept because I was in the bathroom all night long. Anyway, so back to bliss moments. So Sunday night, I took a long hot shower. This was my other bliss moment, and you're going to tell me I must have been, it's going to sound really nutty, okay? So just chill out, embrace yourself, because this too is going to be really cool to hear. So on Sunday night, I took a shower, and I was relaxing in the tub, because I love to meditate in the shower. I love to hear the raindrops of water falling into the tub. I love to plug up the drain and fill the tub up with the hot water. I love the steaminess. I love all the water surrounding me and the sounds of water, and it's so peaceful in there. And at this moment, I was sort of relaxed and was looking at my feet, and something clicked. Suddenly I saw the universe in my feet. I was looking at my toes, and I'm not even like a feet person, but my feet were the most beautiful feet I'd ever seen in my life. For about 5 minutes, I was in some holy grail moment, and my feet was it. And I can't even begin to explain it. It was like my feet were turning into like all these mathematical equations. and it was getting more and more intricate, the design and the extraordinary like all the way down to the tiniest little detail, and then take that all the way down to even tinier details of the most extraordinary creation in the entire universe, which happened to be my feet. But it was more than that, because it was about my design. It was about my body as a perfect creation. And I would just like, wow, what is going on here? I'm freaking out in such an awesome way. And it was like every skin cell, my toenails, the curvature of my feet was some sort of masterpiece, some ultimate masterpiece of a design. It was so amazing. I started to blow that up to the reality of how beautiful I am. How often do we as human beings go into a moment for 5 minutes where we just see that how beautiful our design is, how beautiful and extraordinary we are on a level where people are gonna be like, whoa, that person is freaking cuckoo. No, that actually is normal. That is what normal should be every single freaking day. Normal should be loving yourself that much that you see yourself as a holy grail, as a perfect design, as so worthy and deserving of love and appreciation and gratitude, the way that everybody is, right? Wow, after that moment, I felt so thankful to the universe that I saw that I was shown this. I'll never forget it. I'm still there. I'm still looking at my perfect feet. I telling you, I swear to God, I do not care about feet. But for some reason, it was I had the most perfect feet, and it was starting to expand out into all of these echoes of more extraordinary wisdom than that. And it was neat. And it was all because I didn't eat any food. Don't eat food, drink lots of water, and see what happens. You're going to have some moments where you're going to be in a holy grail of interconnectedness with all there is, was, and ever will be. And when it happens, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get something more than you ever got it before. It's worth it. So, what else can I tell you? The next thought that comes to mind is, does water fasting enlighten you on your spiritual journey in a way that it awakens you? Does it awaken you? From this conversation, do you feel that this water fast awakened me? You just decide for yourself. Do you feel like it awakened me? And beyond that, do you feel like it enhanced my spiritual healing gifts or psychic ability? Do you feel like it opened my third eye that much further? Opened my heart portal that much wider? That it opened up my energy bodies in a way that I could process the wisdom on a much higher frequency level? Do you feel that water fasting had accomplished that for me, or accomplishes that for everybody? Do you feel that water fasting manifested that gift? What do you think the answer is? I'm just going to let you reminisce about it for a minute, because I have something else I want to tell you, okay? So I've noticed something uniquely different about my journey style. That after I started eating again, I started noticing that the details in the journey state. So when I go into a journey state, I go into my third eye. I actually go into here. And then it opens me up to the infinite universe. So I can traverse the infinite universe inside of my third eye mind. We all can. We all have that ability. You can traverse in here in your third eye mind. That's what it's sort of like. You go in here, but you're also out there, okay? So it's sort of internally and projected out at the same time, and you feel everything. So in this state, I feel like I have had some riveting moments where I can feel inertia. I feel picked up. I feel tossed. I feel the wind briskly blowing into my face more powerfully than before. I can hear the raindrops and the patters and the hits against the ground with more sound, with more intensity. I can experience the vibration of the lightning and the rumble of the thunder and the lightning cracking and hitting the ground. I feel that rumbling through my body more intensely than I had before. I was always able to access that, but yet it seems to be crisper than it was. It's sort of like you go from it's like an old watching TV from an old television, and then you get a super upgraded flat screen TV. It's just more vibrant, more access to color, more access to articulate detail. It feels like a more enhanced experience. It already was enhanced, but now it's more enhanced. How can TVs get more and more enhanced than they were 5 years ago? Somehow they're even more crisper and more colorful than they were. Is it that much of a difference? Somehow, yes. But somehow you can still be just fine with an older TV. You know what I mean? But that's what it's been like. I definitely would say I had an enhancement to the clarity of my journey space experience. It feels like a color and a feelings based enhancement. So we'll see if it stays, if it sticks. It's been sticking for several days now. It feels like it's a good pattern forward, but I definitely attribute that to a gift from the water fast that happened for me. Anyway, I'm just gonna chill out. I still feel like I'm tongue twistery. I feel like I can't say what I'm trying to say still, but just give me a minute here. I'm going to relax. I just want to see if anything else comes through on this. If I'm supposed to tell you anything else. It's kind of fun just to talk and stumble through details as best I can. So the question is, are you going to try this for yourself? And if you feel inspired to try it, then why not just start at 24-hour fast and see how it goes? Because even that is an enlightening experience. I think it's worth anyone's while to explore what it is like to not eat for a period of time. It does just give you a whole new appreciation for food and a whole new appreciation for the people that go without food. It opens your mind to what life is like in other places in the world even. And it gives you an appreciation for all the things that you have access to here in my America world. Anyway, I'm just going to leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to connect with me one-on-one, I would definitely love to do a session with you. I can use my enhanced journey skills to enter into your spiritual atmosphere, and we'll see what is there. We'll go on the journey. We'll learn about you. We'll do energy work to help you feel awesome. You transform sadness into happiness. Energy work does this, just like frowns. I feel energetically sad. You go in, you give it a tickle, and then energy sadness turns into laughter and happiness, right? And that's when you raise your frequency, you raise your vibration, you become more open-minded, clear-minded, you open your heart more, you feel more connected, you feel more grounded, you feel more balanced, you feel like you understand something a little bit more than you did before. It's worth it. So check me out at my website. It's abbynormalswisdomquest.com. Definitely check me out. I'm offering 15% off coupon for anybody who's never had a session with me before, or anybody who's had a session with me and you're new to my new booking system, I actually have a calendar out there. You can go and you can pick your date and time, and then I do the session work for you. We can either do it by a private recorded video, kind of like I'm doing right now. I am recording this and then I'm going to upload it and then you will watch it. But I go into a meditation and I connect with you and then I talk through everything I see and experience. Or we can do it through a live Zoom meeting. So you've got options. All right, so I'm just going to say that. Again, my website is abbynormalswisdomquest.com. So thank you again for watching, and I wish you all a wonderful day.